the defense, and you know the old saying, defense wins championships. So, how many titles did Tim Duncan win?
Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5? If you guessed 5, then you are correct. I need 5 rings for 1 hand. Enjoy that VC. It's another segment of 2K TV versus the world, and it's a finals edition.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, for Detroit, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Coming up next, right after this. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Grayson Allen.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. This is a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect we'll see here tonight?
Kevin, it could be a feeling out process early, but once the teams get going, expect this thing to get physical and contentious.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Christie. Saddiq Bey is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jackson, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Ilyasova out there with Carter. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Allen. And it's Baker in at the 1. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's Allen on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pistons with possession here. Allen kicks to Thibault. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Carter with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stolen by Carter. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Carter's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Bucks. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here is Bogut, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Baker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jackson is doubled. May kicks to Jackson. Poke loose. And it's the Bucks on the break. From past the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Davis against Ilyasova, and here's the fast break. Launches it. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way for the three, and Ilyasova hits the three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jackson looking it over, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Bulls. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
That'll be
and you know for the Bucks, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Davis kicks to Bay. Inside, here's Christie. Passes it to Portis. They need this. It's blocked.
Ilyasova, with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Portis, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Home team ball.
Milwaukee leading by 23. Here's Baker, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. It's stolen by Allen. Throws up, and Allen with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for him. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Detroit ball.
Ball's knocked loose. Carter, the pass to Allen. Here's Baker, guarded by Jackson. 3-pointer, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Allen's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Poked away. It's stolen by Bogut. All alone. And Allen with the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Bay. The shot's good from Christie.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Trying to get open is Davis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
There's the double team with Bogut. Outside, Davis. Bogut against Bay. Back to Davis, and stolen by Ilyasova. And up the court come the Bucks on the break, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Ilyasova, great job of using that length, those long arms of his, pokes that one away, and they're off.
Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Detroit making a switch. Hayes is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Killian Hayes.
They get a hand on it. He's all alone. Here's Baker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Portis following the bucket by the Bucks. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. This one for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And here we go, the Bucks running again. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
And Hayes kicks to Davis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Allen leading the charge. Carter with the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
It's stolen by Carter. To the paint, Baker, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Another steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Takes the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cummings, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Baker. He's got 24. Pass to Ilyasova. Baker kicks to Carter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the 3 ball is good. Allen's got 21 in the game.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And here we go. And then Allen slams it in.
So much experience behind the game of Ersan Ilyasova. That's just a smart pass.
Now Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jumps up, and it's Allen with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Sinks the triple. He's got 27.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now, here's Portis. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. LeBron comes in for Carter. And it's Holiday in for Baker. And Detroit with a change here, too. Lee's checked in for Hayes. .139 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by LeBron. Puts up a 3 and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
Holiday brings the double team. Here's Bay, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Pistons ball.
Deshaun Stevenson. He's checked in for Bay.
For the Pistons, Deshaun Stevenson.
Bucks on defense. Knocked loose. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Allen inside the three-point line. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
It's stolen by Allen. Here's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
From deep, Holiday trying to free himself up. It's good from long range. Allen's got 35. And here are the Pistons now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Detroit has possession. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Lee out there with Christie. Then there's Cummings. Then it's Stevenson. And it's Portis in at the center. Here's Christie, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Bogut knows his role so well and is always in good defensive position. Good block there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Portis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. There's the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks, Allen. That's good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Knocked away. It's hauled in by LeBron.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A three ball. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
And finished off by Bogut.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lee against Holiday. Outside Portis. Pass to Christie. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Stevenson can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Portis, the pass to Lee. To end the drought. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So for the Pistons, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Saban Lee.
Bobby Jackson.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson trying to break free. Cummings can't hit. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
And Detroit has possession. Knocks it loose. Here's Davis. That's short off the rim. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Allen's got 52 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
So it's Detroit now. Jackson dishes to Stevenson. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Can't hit from in close. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Holiday against Jackson. The floater, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. Shot clock at 6. There's the double team with Allen. Hayes finds Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. What do you think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to some place that guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bogut. Bell comes in for LeBron. Watanabe's in for Drew Holiday.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Jackson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To end the run, Davis, the pass to Stevenson. Down low, Watanabe.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
That's tipped. The numbers in their favor. Allen for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got 55.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
And they double up Jackson. Kicks it to Hayes. Fast break, Milwaukee. And here they go. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
There's the drive. The shot's good from Hayes.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ilyasova's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
It's Allen, top of the key. From deep, another bucket. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jackson kicks to Hayes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes checked in.
Pistons substitution. Saddiq Bey.
The pass to Cummings. The dish now to Hayes. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Hayes, the pass to Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. Bey finds Davis. 6 to shoot. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Plenty of space. That shot misses. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's stolen by Bell. Takes a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Allen for the 3. Drills it from outside.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Jackson is doubled. It's stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Cummings. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Puts it up from 12. That's good from Allen on the assist by Ilyasova.
Easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And it's Detroit's ball. Tipped away. It's stolen by Allen. Three-pointer, Bell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And they double up Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Bucks making a change here. Baker's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Portis is checked in. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Passes it to Portis. Outside Jackson. Back to Portis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Doug Christie.
16 seconds left in the first half. Nice shot by Portis.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, making terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Allen. Then there's Bell. And it's Baker in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch five, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Poked away, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Allen with it, guarded now by Jackson. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And the Bucks making a change here. Carter's checked in.
On the floor for your home team, Vince Carter.
Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. Launches the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
For three, sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 12.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
To the middle. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Lopez. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, nice rhythm there from Brook Lopez on that jump shot.
Portis, the pass to Davis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lets it fly, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Ilyasova passes to Baker.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's Davis missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pulls from the top of the key. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Carter. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Detroit with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Jackson. Allen for the good, another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. The shot's good from Carter. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pistons now. They get a hand on it. Here's Baker. Drives to the hoop.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Baker's got 44.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Pass to Christie. Back to Lee. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now here's Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Davis. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Right side, Lee. And that time, also a missed shot. Bounce pass, Lopez. Here's Carter, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Detroit with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Portis kicks to Davis. Pass to Christie. From 10 feet out. And it's sent back by Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Fires from the corner. And it's good off the back rim and in. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half. So it's the Pistons now. There's the double team with Allen. Lee passes to Portis. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Lets it go from deep. And another one. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Allen leading the charge.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Portis against Ilyasova, and stolen by Ilyasova. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Bucks with some changes. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Lopez. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Vince Carter. Watanabe's in for Baker. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Portis finds Hayes. Up top, Stevenson. Nice ball movement by Detroit, and stolen by Ilyasova. Here we go, all alone. Thybulle for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Back to Stevenson. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clock at 6. Portis, the pass to Davis. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Bays checked in for Detroit. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Watanabe. Hits it from three-point range. Watanabe's got 8 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Knocks it loose. And the Bucks with possession here. Ilyasova against Christie. Allen inside the three-point line. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
From deep three-point, he got it again. Sensational.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Shots good by Watanabe.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. 1 second left. No good on that one. And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Saddiq Bey, Green out there with Hayes. Then it's Warwick, and it's Cummings in at the 4 spot. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title. When Ilyasova gets things going and has that feeling, he can surprise you with some big offensive games.
Hayes the pass to Bey. Outside, Green. The pass to Hayes. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Ilyasova against Cummings. And Ilyasova throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And Warwick kicks to Bey to stop the run. Rebound, Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Deep 2 from Thibault. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Mullins checked in for Bey.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Allen for 3. Hits it again. Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Stolen. Here's Watanabe. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. DiVincenzo finds Thibault. Allen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Green. Poked loose. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. James checked in for Milwaukee. Detroit also making some changes. Marcus Smart's checked in for Green. Saban Lee's subbed in for Hayes. They could use a bucket. Warwick, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Allen for three. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
It's stolen by Allen. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Lee dishes to Smart. Cummings against Ilyasova. Cummings passes to Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Smart. Allen against Smart. Fires the three. Allen, that's good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Knocked away. Pass to Warwick. Mullen with the ball. Over Bogut. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Back to Lee. And here we go. The Bucks running again. Here's Bogut. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
To the paint, looking to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Watanabe, covered by Lee, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Allen with it, now guarded by Smart. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Watanabe passes to Allen. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And when Ilyasova gets in at the rim, the only thing that's on his mind is how he can finish on a play like that.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with the suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. Detroit making a switch here. Green's checked in.
The lineup for the Pistons, Danny Green.
Here's Lee. Knocks it loose and stolen by Ilyasova. Trips down the breakaway slam.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Bogut. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And really sharp mechanics on the jumper there by Bogut. Can't exactly leave him alone from there.
And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. Absolute pest on the defensive end.
That fast break three is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history. Tied for... Ouch.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Here's Lee. That's tipped. Here's Watanabe. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Lee outside. He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Allen.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
From deep LeBron. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Saban Lee.
Here's Warwick offline.
Well, he just loves to wreak havoc on the defensive end of the floor. Andrew Bogut being a force.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while, As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.